Maybe at this rank, but like still playing Arena Lockman ladder, like no. And against Zoo, this is too slow. Like you might miss on once, then he plays his double ones, and you play Peddler, and then he just trades your Peddler with the Direwolf Alpha on his Voidwalker, and he's like, yeah, see you next game, RDU. Thank you for the ranks. Thank you for the boost. He's gonna go from like 700 to like 200 or something. Not really like that, I exaggerate, but you really want ones in this matchup, when you're on the play especially. That's what you're looking for, is motherfucker. I mean, if you have Flaming Pull ready, yeah, you can keep a Peddler, but usually you will not have a Flaming. It's an okay hand, this is a pretty good card in this matchup. Especially if I pick up on a 1-drop next turn, I can fit it in. And then discard PO, you don't really want PO in this matchup. Oh, this is pretty hard. He's on the coin. If I Soulfire the Flame, he can coin Yin-Yang Boss, then I'm fucked. I want Soulfire for Yin-Yang Boss. I don't want to like go turn to tap. I think it's better to tap than to play Soulfire, to be honest. Soulfire on that is bad. You don't get that much value. I mean, actually, if I Soulfire that, I only get punished by Yin-Yang Boss, but I also get punished if I discard my own Yin-Yang Boss, since I want to play him next turn. So let's go for the safe play and do the tap. I think I can still win this game, this situation. I'm not like putting myself in a spot where I'm like, yeah, losing the game no matter what. I think it's fine. Actually, nah, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. If I knew this card was next, then yeah, it wouldn't be that bad. Do I just tap and Soulfire now? Play around him having abusive? Ah, fuck it. If he has abusive... Okay, if he has abusive, then I'll just Argus my 1 and if he has abusive, fuck it, we lose. Yeah, that's the mentality, boys. Yeah, thank you for giving me a good Argus. Thanks. Do I take the Argus though? I could PO trade Ritual, which is fine. If you Argus, you wanna trade here, and then he has good trades. Or does he? Ah, he has okay-ish trades. I like this one more though. I don't know which is better to do. It might be okay to trade here, but then he trades there. Actually, it's okay, it's fine. Let's value trade. He's gonna value trade too, but if we both value trade, I'm gonna get my Sea Giant for fucking free. If he starts value trading around.
Put this apple on your head.
That's annoying. That is indeed annoying. Face. Face. Face again. No, not like this. Well, tap might be the best play, to be honest. I don't see a reason for playing any other minion. Tap is fine. I'm tapping so fucking much this game. This is good.
Why do you call?
Well, yeah, tapping was by far the best play there. You don't want to like play abusive or direwolf. I have no value out of those. You're gonna play them next turn with the Argus probably. You're gonna just trade everything. So boring. Now I cannot use my 1-1 to trade into his Sea Giant. Feels bad, man. Peddler is a card. Boar? Is Boar good from Peddler? If I get Boar? Now I'm dreaming about like fantasy situations. Okay, so you Argus and trade, value trade. And then what do you want? 3 minions on board. 4, 5, 6. Reliquary might be an option. Reliquary might be good option. You just end the game. If I draw a minion, I can play minion, Reliquary, Soulfire, tap. Fuck him up completely. Like, yeah, it's okay. It's so much value if I hit it, like... A Voidwalker is not gonna win you the game. I'm already like a very good spot. I just want like take it home now. We already have 2 minions, 3 on board, 5. Cannot really kill them from the empty board usually. So you can play those 2. And then if you play those 2, you only need 1 more from the top decks. So we are good. That's a good one. So, you play the juggler on the side, first of all. First and foremost. Kill the fucker here. Play the direwolf alpha here. Play this here. Play red equally here. We fucked him up really hard. Now you trade here. Move here. That's value trading, boys. Woo! I tapped so much, like you saw, like tapping a lot in the mirror match might be effective if you know how to tap and how to use the tap. Like I tapped in situations where I knew I can make a comeback from. And I only put myself at great risk one turn when I played the boss into his boss. There he could fuck me up if he had abusive. Other than that one turn, I had no risk all game. That was like the only risk turn. I have a lot of really good Asian players in my list to check. And like I always try to like avoid them when I go for high ranks. Like I don't want to face OGN level players when I have important games. I want like the games to be as easy as possible. Again, I don't really think you keep Peddler. If you had the 1-up instead of the Juggler, you would keep the whole hand. If you had the 1-up instead of the Peddler, you would keep the whole hand. If you had the 1-up instead of Consulman, you would keep the whole hand. You get it, right? You really want 1-drops in the mirror match. Nothing is that important. He's also high rank, so this game is super important. I think we can jump to even 2. I like Squire a bit more than I like Voidwalker. Voidwalker is better if he plays his own Voidwalker. Squire is better if he plays Flame Imp. Or any 2-drop. So basically, Voidwalker is bad if he has Flame Imp, but you expect him to have Flame Imp. If he plays a 1-1, we just ignore it either way. Yeah, I think we just play Squire. If he's Zoo, we probably already won. If he's Rhinolock, which he seems like he is, I still think you expand and go face. There's no reason to tap here. Too early. Again, minions that die the hardest on the sides, that die the easiest in the middle. Like I'm gonna play this here, for example. Is there a delay? No, there's no delay, Alpha X. I'm going man mode. I mean, you can usually check by looking at the clock. There might be time differences between our countries, but it's still the same minute time. What the fuck? What is this? Reno! Reno! Coin it out. You don't Peddler here. I think you just play Consulman. Going full face here is bad if he has the Demon Wrath. But you don't want to play around 1-offs. You don't want to miss free damage because he might have a 1-off in his inconsistent deck.
Cthulhu! 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 Your deck betrays you. Buying or selling.
You wanna kill him.
I fight.
Bad against Hellfire. But whatever. If he has it, he has it. Can't be ours to play around Hellfire here. Like, I'm not in a spot where I can afford to play around 1-offs again. Like, fuck it. He might have them. Overall, if you face this matchup 10 times, and 10 times you don't play around it, you will win most of the times because they don't have it. It's not likely to have Hellfire there. Okay, now I can actually...
Deal.
even win next turn, maybe. Can I win next turn? 9 plus 8 is 17. I have lethal on board. If he just plays a non-towned minion that does not clear my board. Just like, what is a vanilla 5-drop? Is there any vanilla 5-drop? I don't know. Hope he plays it. If there is one, I hope he plays it. Player vanilla minion and die. You are privileged to die at my feet. Not quite vanilla. Okay, that's good. I'm 1 mana off lethal, by the way. This would have been lethal. It's like 9 plus 12, 21. I am one. Wan. Why did I say wan? I'm 1 mana of lethal. You play around Shadow Flame, bro. You still have lethal next turn. Don't Jackson me. Just play Emperor, play Sylvanas. I mean, he's almost dead on board. He's gonna clear. Ugh. Let's just hope his hand is as it's supposed to be. Bad. Then we just win. Is Reno even a problem? I'll PO my Voidwalker in trade. Push 15 damage. Refill the board. Okay, end the turn. Taking PO from Peddler, so good. It's so good because you just beat him. You just beat him, beat him, beat him, beat him. Woo! RDU, have you ever won a major tournament? Just look under the stream, please. Hashtag arrogance. Yeah, I won more than one. I won like almost all the tournaments that like... I have like one title out of the most important tournaments, I think. There are some tournaments that are super important that I didn't win. Like the only thing that my career needs is BlizzCon success. Like, I don't have that much success in BlizzCon. Like Romania was not eligible to play in the first year of Hearthstone. And in the second year, I lost. There was like only like one tournament. And now I'm trying my ass off for regionals. I'm number 1 seed Europe in points. But I still lost in the bracket because Conquest and just... It's 120, it was 156 people, only 8 qualify. I cannot consistently make it every time. I try my best. Like, you see how I play now, like very tactical, very calculated. That's the same way I played at regionals. And I don't think I made any misplay. Like, I didn't see anything that I did that I could have done better. But I could have submitted different decks, but then we go into the realm of fantasy and be like, yeah, you could have played that and like the other decks and like maybe against, like, I faced some people with like different lineups, and of course if you know what people are you gonna face, you of course can change your lineup. But I don't know, I'm still trying my best for BlizzCon. I would love to play BlizzCon. It would be like the only thing that I didn't really do in Hearthstone. It's like BlizzCon and like playing a tournament in Korea. I've never been to OGN, for example, to Korea. And other than that, I don't know what else I would want. I even won in Europe versus China. That was like the first tournament I won. But now I'm not good enough to be invited. Ellie giggle. Feels bad, man. I don't mind the 8 invited people. I'm just saying that maybe, just maybe. Yeah, okay.